jamming, jamming, and I hope you like jamming too. And the rules ain't no vow, we can do it.
Make sure you wear some the right, protective equipment. Got some high boots for walking through the snow. Got a loose layer on the outside, and then a tighter layer on the inside that wicks the sweat away. You want to keep that happy medium in the temperature range so you're not, sweating too much and then getting cold, so you can wear it for a little bit longer. Head protection, some kind of hat, and then gloves. I don't usually wear gloves because my hands don't usually get that hot, but or cold rather. But if I do, I just use my sleeves for a little while until they get warm. So that's tech tip number 1 when shoveling in New England. I have this is called a roof shovel. You can see it's kind of smooth on the backside like a sled would be, so you can kind of move up your piles of snow. Generally they're about 4 feet long, and they just give you that extra kind of leverage. You can push with both hands on top and move your piles where you need to go. Now the next tip is to kind of use gravity in your advantage. What I'll do here is I'm going to be doing big swooping kind of like circles, and I'll push from the back up the hill and then back down the hill, so that I'm not using as much energy, but I'm not wasting trips either. So I'm pushing and then pushing downhill. Pretty easy concept, and it just keeps things moving so you're not dragging your shovel back through the snow. So you're continuously pushing. So that's what this looks like. You don't fall.
We were trying different things, and we were smoking funny things, making love out by the lake to our favorite song, sipping whiskey out the bottle, not thinking about tomorrow, singing Sweet Home Alabama all summer long.
The next tip is, if you live in a city like I do, you constantly have the plow trucks winging the snow back. You can see the big banks up along this road. Well, they also do it along my driveway here. You can see there's a good, probably 10 to 12 inches of slush right here. And what I'll do is, I'll leave that pile of slush right there. So when they're coming back through and they're spraying the snow up, it's not spraying into my driveway. So you can see I've got the driveway pretty much cleared out, but I'm gonna leave that berm right there because I can still pretty much get out. I can punch through that, but they're not gonna be pushing snow back into the area that I've shoveled. Because I mean, what happens is they have a lot of speed coming up the hill, and then that wing, the wing of the plow pushes the snow back into your driveway, probably 4 or 5 feet. Well, a little further, probably 4 feet from here is where the driveway ends. But this is where I push all my snow. And another thing that you want to think of is always pushing your snow way past the point where you're gonna end up, where you end up needing it to be, so you have plenty of room for later on. So I'm going to push these banks back and show you that procedure. Basically, we're just going to take the snow and ride it up. Because the bottom of this being like a sled, you can kind of just ride it up the bank and push all the snow back.
Threw a party in the county jail. The prison band was there and they began to wail. The band was jumping and the joint began to swing. You should have heard this knocked out jailbird sing. Let it rock. Everybody let it rock. Everybody in the wholesale block was dancing to the jail out rock.
Now I have a buddy that usually does my plowing for me. He does it for relatively cheap. But fortunately for him, he's on vacation in Florida, so he's missing out on the good weather. But, this shoveling your own yard, it's kind of sweat equity. It takes a little bit of time, but here in Vermont, they get anywhere from $25 to $35 a push on your driveway. So in a snowstorm like this, they might rack up a $100 bill, So this saves you money, and it's good exercise, but it sure is a pain in the butt. Alright, so we got the driveway all cleared off, as you can see. Next project is the roof up here. What we're going to do is we're going to start from the far end and push, and then work from the closer end, so we're not pushing as much snow. Gonna try to keep it off the driveway and push it over the bank, but you know, you never know what's gonna happen until you get up there. It's pretty deep. The reason we're doing that is if we get, this is a light fluffy snow, but if we get a heavier snow later on, that's a relatively flat roof, and that's a lot of weight up there per square foot. So just one of those things we need to take care of. It's one of those things, you know, being a New Englander, you gotta deal with this kind of weather, but makes us nice corn-fed people, you know, out here doing work. So. Alright, so this was just a quick video on, you know, how to shovel like a boss. Got a lot more to do, so I call it quits here. Maybe I'll show you the before and after of the roof. But, you know, that's all I got today, brothers. Stay safe. Have a good day.